Hello friends, I'm just going to show you today how to make a quick little box for Memory Dex cards. So I've taken a pattern from another YouTuber, Janie the Craft Princess, I believe is her name. I'll put a link below to her channel. And what I did is I took her measurements and I made a Cricut cut file. And I'll have that available for you as well. Just check the comments for that. And I just want to show you how to put it together. So I just did this on a neutral piece of paper here on my very old mat. Let me just take that off. And we've got the box on the two sides. And these are the rails where the card sits. So the pattern is already scored and everything for you, so it's pretty quick and easy to make. Just basically fold on all the score lines. So there's two in that direction, and then the tabs in this direction here. That's one side. And there's the other side. So this is going to be a very small box. It's going to hold maybe about a month worth of cards, 30 to 50 probably cards it'll hold. So now what we're going to do is attach the sides. So the sides, as you can see in the scores here, there's a 1-inch wide flap, and then there's a 2-inch wide flap. So what you're going to do is take the side and put it so that it's facing out, and you want to attach it so that this 1-inch side corresponds to this 1-inch side, and this 2-inch side corresponds to this 2-inch side. And if you need further directions, the lady that created this, Janie, has fantastic directions on her website. So she doesn't have the Cricut cut file, but for making the box, she's got excellent directions. So you can check that if this doesn't make sense. So then what I'm going to do is just glue on these two flaps. So I'll just use some tacky glue for that. You can use tape runner, you can use something fairly strong because it is a construction thing. So you just center that on there, just on the outside of the crease, and on this side as well. There. So you got your two sides on. And then we'll flip it over again. And then all we need to do is just glue these two flaps to the side like this. So I'll do that. So I'll put glue on both of them and then fold it up. You can do it one at a time if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. So you flip it up and just one side like that, and the other side like that, and just pinch them for a couple of seconds to get the glue to set. There, so that's your box so far. Now we need to do the same thing with these tabs on the front. And we just want to glue them to the sides like that. So then your box is slanted on the side like that. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. And glue on there. that one together and pinch this one together, and we're almost there. And then there's different ways that you can make the rails that the cards sit on, but in Janie's pattern, she just cut out these little 3/8 inch strips and scored them at 1.5 inches from each end, like that. And then we just glue them into the box like that. And the other one will go on the other side. So the 1.5 inch scores just keep it perfectly centered in the place where the card needs to be attached. So that's what it looks like in the box afterwards. I don't know if that's, there we go. Can see a little better. So I'll just put a little bit of glue on the 1.5 inch flaps. Put that in like that. I guess you can't really see what I'm doing here. So I just I'm gluing that one side. I just line that up right in the corner and this one right in the corner, and just glue those two flaps on either side. There's a little bit of wiggle room here, which is expected. It's supposed to look like that. And then I'll just do the other side. I'll just hold that for a moment. Make sure it's all good, and basically there's your box. So there's the back, the front, the inside, and the two sides. So you can just grab a card here, the Memory Dex card. So it just sits on the rails like that, and then you have a cute little box for your Memory Dex cards. Here's one that I made using Sheep Kit, the Sweet Sheep Kit from Bible Journal Love. And that's where this Memory Dex card actually is from as well. So that one fits into that box there. And you can probably, you know, depending on the thickness of your cards, but yeah, again, you could probably fit 30 to 60, 50, 60 cards in there. So. And you can decorate these up, you know, ink on the edges and put little elements here, whatever you want. And I just did a couple other ones as I was creating my Cricut File prototype. I just made a couple in pink and green cardstock, so I'll probably decorate these up and do something with them as well. This one, I followed Janie's directions and made the base out of cardstock, and then I matted with pattern paper all the way around, inside and outside. And it gives a little bit extra sturdiness to the box, but it is an extra step as well. This one I just decided to do with just a piece of cardstock, and I'm not going to line the inside, and I'll just decorate the outside a little bit. And you can use, you know, as thick as you want. Your Cricut will, or whatever cutting machine you have, probably will cut quite thick cardstock. So you can use whatever weight that you want so that you could have a little bit sturdier box. And yeah, I'm going to make one of these for Hanukkah, and so do some Memory Dex cards using the or following along with the course that Bible Journal Love did on Hanukkah.